How you doing?
Good, good. Welcome to Men's League TV. And Tyler, you're out there in the course. We have a big tournament there today. Did they get off okay with even with all that rain?
We so far we've dodged a pretty big bullet. It was raining this morning at 6 a.m. when we got here when we started setting everything up, but
Oh,
the rain subdued, and for the last little bit we've been very lucky. They're out there. They just started about just under an hour ago. So yeah, we're gonna keep our fingers crossed for the rest of the day. What a setup they have out there. It's amazing.
I'm going to try and get out there and take a look because I saw the setup for Costco, and then you said to me, "Hey, wait till you see Thursday."
I know. Well, Costco was like the warm up for this
Yeah,
event, and
exactly, exactly.
yeah.
Uh, okay, I'm going to get a couple of things, but I just have to start off with this headline. I am the commissioner of Men's League, and I get to do things that nobody else gets to do. And I declare yesterday, post declare yesterday, as Steve Aerosmith Day. No question about it. It was his day. It's going to be always known as his day. He blew up the league yesterday, just blew everything up. Let me tell you what he did. Let me tell you what this guy did. He was in the flight championship with Jared Coyle, Dave Trudell, and Alex Sinclair. He won the flight championship. Very close. I mean, he closed everybody else out at an 8. He shot a 37. Dave Trudell had a great day. He shot a 38. So he wins $100 for that. Not only that, he gets a deuce on number 8. He's in the B's. Nobody in B won a skin but him. So he won the
Oh,
only skin. $145 for that, and another $55 for the deuce. So that's $200 there.
wow.
Hey, I'm not finished. I'm not finished. His 5 points that he got gave him a 3 point lead in the Masters division for first place overall and another $500 for winning the Masters division. He's 3 points ahead of Dave Trudell, the guy who was playing with yesterday. And because he's the top point getter so far, he's got a stranglehold on that league by 3 points to be the Al Murray Trophy winner. One day changed everything. Steve Aerosmith Day. What a day the man had.
What a great story, John. Thank you for sharing that. That's great. I heard Steve did really well yesterday on the golf course, and we're so excited for him. I mean, he's had quite the season. He had a hole in one earlier this year. He's played some great golf. Steve's such a great guy. So congratulations to Steve, and well deserved.
Well, he's got one more week. And, we were sitting at Steve's table with Dave Trudell yesterday, and they were discussing because they were in the flight finals. And he's now our flight champion. And, Dave was really conciliatory and everything. And I said, hey, you guys shouldn't be so nice to each other because next week, if Dave, you get a good score, you're going to win the Masters division. And if he gets a good score, and all of a sudden the tenure change a little bit between the two of them. Yeah, exactly. Okay, before I go into the highlights for yesterday, I do want to talk a bit about men's clothes. It's on Saturday, October the 4th. And Tyler, it's a 5-man step aside scramble. 11 a.m. shotgun, but there is breakfast at 9 o'clock, and after the event is over, we do have a banquet of chicken and ribs and a few speeches and some prizes and all that other stuff. So, how does this? First of all, how does this 5-man step aside scramble work? Just to let people know.
Well, yeah, we've been doing this will be our fourth year doing this format. It's worked really well because we have so many people in men's league. To just do a regular four-person scramble, we would be out there forever because every hole would be have two or three groups on. So we switched to five people, and the way the step aside works is everyone tees off, and if you're hitting your next shot, whoever's ball you selected, that person does not hit the next shot. They step aside and the other four people hit until you reach the green. And then once you're on the green, all five golfers play again. All five golfers would be putting.
Yeah.
And we do a two putt maximum rule as well, which is great. So it really helps with pace of play.
Yeah. So that's really good. And you can register as a single, a twosome, threesome, or foursome, or a fivesome, of course, obviously. And we'll match you up on that day. And there are on-course prizes. I gave Tyler the budget for that and the course of the holes for those. We'd like you to let us know if you're coming for dinner and for breakfast, just to give us numbers. It's not a hard, if you say you're coming, doesn't mean you're going to get charged. You still got to come and show up, and you do pay for that. I know some people are a little worried, like, I have a couple of people in my group aren't sure they can come, but they think they can. So I said, okay, I'll put you in, but we just need to know for numbers, right? I checked last time and we had about 130, which is really good. Really good. We got 10 days to go before, well, 10 days to go before the event. So that's not bad.
Yeah, we're at 131. That's a great number going into into the weekend, into next week. I'm sure we'll get a few more, another 20 or so people would be awesome.
Yeah.
It is such a fun day. So we really encourage everyone to come out and play and, come for breakfast if you can, stay for dinner. Hopefully you can stay for dinner. It's a great celebration. We hand out some awards and trophies and some contest winners. And also, what else will be out by that time too, John, that we do every year?
What else will be up? What would be the 50-50 draw you were talking about?
Well, if those are sold out, that's another great point. But also in the pro shop, what do we do?
I'm sorry. You
All
got
the table.
Oh yeah, the prize distribution, of course. Of course.
Huge.
Yeah. And we'll be talking about that at the end of the video because I do want to talk about the prize distribution table and how we're going to be doing that. Um, Talk about breakfast. Look at this breakfast, 1995. You can't get a breakfast. I went to Broadway's. They charge $25 for this breakfast. Listen to this. Bacon and sausage. All you can eat, by the way. Can't get that at Broadway's. Scrambled eggs, home fries, pancakes. I love pancakes. I live for pancakes. Toast, juice, apple, orange, coffee, tea. 1995. Can't beat it. So sign up for your breakfast. And then I've gone with the old favorite. Everybody loves barbecue chicken and ribs. Everybody loves that. Corn on the cob, mashed potatoes, potato salad, Caesar salad, dinner roll. Hey, listen, $45, great deal. So, and it's important that you come to that dinner because we do have some surprises there. We're going to have a raffle there, and that raffle is a special raffle. So you want to be there for that if you can. We're going to have the Al Murray Trophy winner if he shows up. Right now, if it's the person I'm thinking of, he may not be there because of other commitments. And we'll have the team trophy. We'll have a team winner, and we're going to get to the teams in a minute. So, big day. Guys, register. It's on the calendar now, so you can register. Okay, let's go and take a look at a summary for yesterday, my friend. Okay, as I mentioned to you before, the low net yesterday was our good friend Mike Russell, the man who runs our football pool, which we're going to talk about later, Tyler, because you're the man. Trevor Ludy, look at this. Mike got 26 points yesterday. That's huge. Of course, he loses 4 of them, but you got 26. Trevor Ludy, your buddy. Like, this guy is ripping it up. Trevor's ripping it up. He's going to the NGL on Friday of next week.
Nice.
He's going with Remy Pilon and he's going with Michelle Goslin. They're taking their partners with them, and they're going to go to Elmridge, and they're going to have a great time. The guy's ripping it up. He won the Winter Golf League, and he's doing really well. Okay, in the overall Masters, as I told you, Steve Arrowsmith leads, 236. Dave Trudell, 233. Michelle Goslin, our president, 232. Any one of these guys, big week, get 5 or 6 points, they move up the ladder. It's very tight in mid-amateur. Chris Armstrong maintains the lead over Charles Funk. And Josh Marcotte, you're killing me, Josh. You're killing me. And I'll tell you why in a minute, but Josh now leads by 3 points over Elliott and Alex Sinclair. Ryan O'Neill had the low gross yesterday with 33. Um, and let's see why there's something off here. I'm going to check this. I don't think this is right. This is not right. I must have made a mistake here. It's Josh Marcotte that's leading this, so I'll fix that. This is correct. Now, and we'll get to team in a minute. People don't know. I know we're in the playoffs and a lot of teams have been eliminated, but we still continue on with the points. The team with the top points gets a prize. And right now it's tied. And right now Cosenzo's winning the retrogression. So Card has to come up with a big week to overtake him, or Pereira, who's coming on strong, could overtake them both. So there is prizes for most points as well. The ringers are pretty well over now. Now in the gunner, Josh Marcotte has taken the lead over Elliot Riddell. This is a .1 differential. So Elliot
Wow.
needs a big week for a whole lot of reasons for me, but for him to win the Gunner Award, it's a prestigious trophy. And Angelo Buffoni has now taken over the putting lead, 12.2. He had another 11 putt night. And as I said before, there he is, 2025 flight champion, Steve Aerosmith. Good for you, Steve. I got to take a look. I got to look at that all year now. That stays on the website the whole year until next year at this time. It's like winning your own parking spot. What's this one here? Okay, let's go to skins because we did have, other than Steve, who won $145 skin and then $55 more. Look at this, C and D, four carryovers.
Wow.
I got to tell you, I hit a great shot on number 9 yesterday. I'm in C. I'm 200 yards away. I hit it to 3 feet for my
Nice.
birdie putt. My hands were shaking. And I said to the guys, I don't know if I can make this putt. I can't make this putt. Because I know birdie on 9 is going to win something and see. And I'm shaking like a leaf, like this. And I try to hit the putt. And of course, it turns right on me. I miss.
Oh, no.
So there goes my $155 there. $155 putt. I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. But I want you to take a look at this carryover in D finals. $234. And by the time of next week, it could be close to $300 for anybody who gets a birdie in D. If there are no birdies, and if there are no birdies here, that money will go into men's clothes or the men's league. So we turn the money over. So that's skins. Okay, what else? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Fantasy golf. Bruce McDonald
Oh,
won the fantasy this week. He had Ken Watson, Jeff Hall, and me. I had a good week. I had 22 points.
nice.
Yeah. Yeah, 22 points. Let's see. Tyler, you were 60 or one off. Oh my God. Good job. Good job.
Finally.
Good for you. I was way off here. My guys, oh, Russ didn't even play. Dave Gervin. Dave, oh, you get the darn driver 15 points. I need you to get some points for me. Davey. And Nolan didn't have a good week. 48 points. He had a couple of zeros here. And Cameron down the bottom of the list again. Oh, Cameron.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Of course, he lost Joey.
Yep.
Graham didn't play. Now, in the overall, it's Andrew Jeanette with 700 points. And this is why I needed Elliott to play well. But he's
Oh,
coming
wow.
back. They both shot 35 yesterday. But Josh had, I think, a 16 to replace. So he moved up 2 points. Elliott has to replace an 18. So Elliott's got to shoot like a 31 next week. Or Dave Gervin's got to shoot a 31 for me to move ahead here. So, Dave, get the driver. Tyler, look where you are. You're in second. You were last.
I know.
And now you're only 15 points out of first. You were 40 some odd points out, and look how much you've moved up.
Wow.
You're ahead of Nolan, and Cam is looking up in the overall. So congratulations, you're doing well.
Funny how things change over the course of the season.
Yeah, this is a funny one. It always goes. Okay, let's do the team finals. Team finals. So yesterday we had Team Pereira, who is our top team in terms of points, narrowly beating Team Adams, 43 to 42. They go on to the final next week. Now, last week I had Mark Balsamo doing your job. Oh, by the way, Mark predicted that Jared Coyle would win the flight. Mark, you're wrong on that. Mark predicted that Team Adams was going to take Team Pereira. Mark, you're wrong on that. So he's 0 for 2. But now we have Team Pereira ranked eighth versus upstart Team Sheridan, who won 39-36 over Team Bulls. They're 15th ranked. Tyler, it's time for your prediction.
All right. So Sheridan or Pereira? Oh my goodness. All right. I am looking at this. I am going with Team Pereira.
Team Pereira. And they have been hot lately. I mean, they have been really hot. They've been like last week, I think they were our top team. This week, they're our top team. Just so you know who's on the team, Alpha. What are they? Team eight. Yeah. Klost, Ryan Kelly, Matt Kosets, Eric Lafreniere, Chris Miller, and Chris Pereira versus Team five. Robert Carberry, Matt Delorier, Paul Gardner, Brian Sheridan, Neil Sinclair, and Jesse Zeron. So it's going to be close. So Team Pereira here. In the B finals, we have team number 23, Team Coyle, which has the coils on it. David Denis on it. Let's see who else they have on it. Team 25. Matt Caps and Remy Pilon, another guy going to the NGL next week, versus Team Bloy. Team Bloy's done really well. They beat Team GIF yesterday, 40. Look at this. Poor Team St. Louis didn't have anybody show up. Not one person.
No way.
Just gave him a free bye in the final. So Team Bloy, who's Team 2, the Team 2? No, sorry. Team 43, they were second ranked. Let's see who they have on their team. Damian Ondu. He's had a good year. He didn't show up yesterday. Michael Garcia, Darren Henniger, Ryan O'Neill, and James Pilkington. They've been carrying that team right now. Who you got?
Coil.
Yeah, they show up.
Yep.
They show up. And they're good. They're playing well.
Yep.
Playing well. Okay, we got Team Elliott Riddell, Team 30. Team 30, Elliott Riddell, Team 30, Team 30. Chris Byrne, Kyle Godwin, Jeff Goyette, Glenn Noonan, Elliott Riddell, and Jim Tolman versus Team Jerry Ant Jones, who beat Team Deschamps 38-36. By the way, Riddell beat Team Ewart 40-38. Close match.
Mm-hmm.
So Jones, Jerry Ant's team is team number 6. Let's take a look at team 6. Jerry Ant himself, who had 20 points, Tom McComb, Andrew Parolin, Art Ridgway, Marco San Pedro, and Claude Dessier. Playing regular with Claude. Claude hits a mean ball. Have you played with Claude?
I've seen him hit the ball before. He hits a great ball.
He hits a huge ball. Huge ball. Big guy. Actually, he's playing with us in the final, so he's going to join our team, our four-man team. So who you got here?
We're going with the top seed, Elliott Riddell's team.
Yeah, Elliott's got a lot to prove. A lot to prove. He's got to show me he can shoot a 31.
That's right.
Okay, Tyler. I think I've covered the summaries, and we covered the team standings. We covered the team playoffs. We covered fantasy golf. Okay, let's discuss something else here. How we're going to break ties. Kind of important. All right, I'm just going to use this as an example. Over here, this position is your ranking. Okay, so we're going to break ties like they do on the PGA Tour. If you finished 8th, like Neil and Rod here are tied for 8th, whatever monies they were going to win, we're going to add together and divide by 2. Okay, so if it was, let's say, $200 here and $100 here, that's 300. Each one would win 150. Okay, is that clear?
Hmm.
And we're all tied for 10 here, so we take the three money positions for that, whatever it is, and we'll divide by three. And that's how we're going to break ties within the top 10. Because the rest of them are all pretty well the same. Like you win $75 from the next 10 or whatever it is. There is one tiebreaker we can't do that way, and that is the overall champion. The Al Murray Trophy is awarded to the men's league member who has the most points. And in tradition of the trophy, and I'm going to keep that tradition as commissioner, if there is a tie, there will be a playoff, and that playoff will be October 8th. So if Steve ties with somebody else for the top spot, they will play off in a 9-hole playoff, and they're still tied. It'll be sudden death after that for the Al Murray Trophy. There's no extra money for it, but you get your name on one of the most prestigious trophies at the club. Getting your name on that is a real honor. Being a men's league champion is an amazing honor, especially when you have 263 people and be declared the best of all those for that year. So that's how we're going to break ties for the money. That's how we're going to break ties for the Al Murray Trophy.
Okay.
Okay. Now, Tyler on Thursday morning next week is going to be one busy guy because I'm going to give him the winners of the top 10 in each division, which are the major prizes. Okay. He then has to take that information and put names to everything and make sure that the prize distribution tables are all out there. But listen, folks, at 9 o'clock, if you do not have your scores into me by 9 o'clock by 8 o'clock next Thursday, 8 o'clock, you hear it? You're out. I'm not counting your score. I cannot wait. I can't. Oh, I forgot to put my thing on. I sent you a reminder the day before. You got to put it in. It's critical you get them in. Absolutely critical you get your scores in. Do not screw this up, or you're going to screw yourself and maybe your team. So please, just remember that. I'm adamant about that. I got to get. Tyler's got a lot to do. I can't keep him waiting. I got to give him the winners right away so he can do his preparations. There's a lot of work to be done before October the 4th, and this is one of them. So, what time on Thursday or on Friday can they pick up their prizes? Can they pick them up Friday, do you think?
Let's go for Friday. Yeah, Friday afternoon. I think that'd be safe.
Okay.
My staff will work really hard on getting those ready. It's always a lot of fun to do that, but let's call it for Friday.
So, Friday afternoon, starting on Friday afternoon, you don't have to, we're not going to call your, in the past, we used to go to the banquet and everybody call everybody up for their prize table. We don't do that anymore. You pick up your prizes Friday afternoon or Saturday, whatever. But there will be a prize for you. Everybody gets something. But if you didn't finish on the top 10, the next 10 are not bad. Then after that, it goes down significantly. So we'll and if you finish 51st or worse in your age division, it's like $45 a person. It's still not bad. It's probably some balls or something, but you'll still get something. Tyler, I'm going to stop this here because we got to talk about something very important.
What's that?
Look, 3 weeks ago, you knew squat about football. You knew nothing about football. 3 weeks ago, finished dead last in the football pool. This week, all of a sudden, something hits, and now you're the expert because you won the football pool.
Yeah.
Now, I know on the CTV update we covered your picks, but let's just go over in case somebody doesn't watch CTV update. We had the Bills playing the Saints. Blowout game. And your prediction was for that game?
For the upcoming game, the Bills game. Yeah, I had them, I think, by 12
Well,
on the spread or something. Yeah, I think it was 12.
I don't get it. Like, last to first. I don't.
Oh wow. It's
Ravens in the
I was surprised. I was as surprised as everyone else. We had a lot of upsets, I think, last week.
yeah.
A lot of things didn't go the way they were planned. But yeah, it was great to see the email come by Mike and say, "Hey, congrats, you finished first." And so I don't know. Well, just
You know
doing
what?
it once, I'm happy.
You know what? You played a moderate approach, and when there's crazy upsets, the moderate person wins. The one who
Uh,
didn't go crazy. Like I went crazy. I went 28 points for the Bills over the Dolphins because the Dolphins, my team, I know how bad they are. Uh, and I just couldn't see them even scoring a point. Like that's how bad they are. And they happen to play the best game that they could possibly play. They can't play any better than they did against the Bills. And they still lost, but they're only lost by 10. But now we got the Ravens and the Chiefs, and they're playing in Kansas City. And the Ravens, one of these teams is going to be 1-3. These two teams were touted to be in the AFC Championship final this year, and one of them is going to be 1-3.
wow. Who did I pick? It was the Ravens.
Yeah, you did, and I think that's a
But
good pick.
yeah,
I think they're
yeah.
better than the Chiefs right now.
But Chiefs are at home though.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
yesterday,
That's
I
true.
picked them because I thought they were at home. But yeah, the Chiefs are at home, but I'm going with the Ravens.
Yeah, I think it's a good pick, Tyler.
Yeah.
I'm going the same way. Uh, the Chiefs are almost all relying on Patrick Mahomes. It's all Patrick.
Hmm.
I mean, he has no receiver, so he's running for his life back there. He's gaining 4 seconds by running. He's running over the line of scrimmage. That's their whole offense at this point. Lamar Jackson at least has got Derrick Henry. He's got his own legs, and he's got some good receivers. Their defense isn't good, but their offense is much better. So, yeah, I think it was a good pick. Did I forget
Was,
anything today? I just other than ask you what's going on at the club this week. What do you got highlighted?
oh my goodness. Well, hey, hold on. I just heard that today's game's in Ireland.
Oh, right, you have to get your picks in early.
Yeah,
Get them in before 9:30.
yeah. So, well, it's already too late for that, right?
No, 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 no. It's in Ireland on Sunday.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, okay.
Today's
Oh,
game,
it's on Sunday, the game. Okay.
yeah,
I thought for some reason it was
today's
okay.
game's normal. Today's game's at normal time, but
Okay.
get the rest of your picks. All of them have to be in before 9:30 Sunday.
Gotcha. Gotcha. I sent them all in today already, so we'll see. But what else is going on in the club? Hey, well, you know what? We got uh even though we've had two big corporate events, we still got a lot of our own member events coming on. Tomorrow we have our senior men's league closing, shotgun in the morning, and then we have our honeypot closing on Sunday. We have our ladies AM closing shotgun on Tuesday, our ladies PM closing dinner on Tuesday night. Then we have our men's league closing on the 4th. Saturday, Ladies League closing on the 5th, Satellite closing on the 8th, and then a little later in the month we have our yacht race and Superintendent's Revenge. We still got lots going on.
Yeah, lots going on this month, and of course, all the closings are happening. And uh, you know what? This is my our maybe our third last podcast because we're going to do another one next week, and then possibly one on the Monday following, just to summarize everything. I really miss it when we don't have men's league. I know it's a lot of work for me and everything, but I want to thank Charles Lapointe for helping. I mean, he does all the team stuff now, and he helps with set up the scorecards every week. But I really miss it. It's just like a hole in my life when I don't have anything to do on Thursday, and I miss our talks because we do have a good time and talking, and yeah, I just miss all this stuff. But anyway, yeah, it's a good week, and I don't think I missed anything today. I think we caught everything there, and just remember to register for men's clothes, please. If you're not sure, even if you don't have a team, put yourself in. We'll match you up. It's a lot of fun, right, Tyler?
Yep, it'll be a lot of
Hey, are
fun.
you guys gonna play? Are you
Yeah,
guys?
I was just trying to say we're going to put in a team and we're going to see. So we have Nolan, Cameron, and myself. We're trying to get a couple of recruits to fill our team up. If we can get a
Oh,
fivesome, great. Otherwise, we'll see. You know, if there's a lot of foursomes, maybe we'll just split up and play with other groups too.
Yeah, if you could get that pro foursome you had last year, and we have the bets whether we're gonna either what your score was or whether we're gonna beat you or not. I can't
Yeah.
remember what we did. What was it? What we were gonna beat you, or was it what your score was?
Well, it was the pros versus the Joes,
That's
right?
right. Yeah,
So yeah,
yeah,
yeah. So I forget if it was just an actual score or I think no, I thought it was our score versus everyone else's score just to see who won.
yeah.
We
Well,
didn't call a score. We didn't predict a score.
okay. No, wait a minute. Now this is all handicap,
Right.
and you guys don't get handicaps.
I know. I
Okay.
know.
So the handicaps you're using are by the way, are going to be the Golf Canada handicaps for when you do your handicapping for that
Yeah, they'll be Golf Canada modified for a
modified.
scramble
Okay.
format. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's not the men's league because it's too hard to do the men's league ones for them. They have all the Golf Canada handicaps, but so pros versus the Joes, and I think we had a pool or something. I
Yeah.
think that anybody that bet the right, I can't remember how you set it up, but we bet on something, and I think there was a draw or something for the winner or something after that. If you bet that you're going to beat them or not, I can't remember. Do you remember how we did that? That was
No, I'm trying to remember. I'll think of
Ask
it
Pam. You might
in
remember. I know it was fun. We had a lot of fun with that
It was
last.
a lot of fun. Maybe it was just bragging rights. I think it was just bragging
No,
rights.
no, we put money on it. I remember money. There was money. There was money. Sure, we did. Big
Maybe we
time.
did. Maybe we did. So long
Maybe it's
ago,
something.
like a year ago.
Anyway, we'll see. And it was a lot of fun. So, guys, get ready for the finals. We're one more week to go. Big week. Remember to get your scores in. You snooze, you lose because I can't. I'm not taking any scores after. If I don't have them at 8 o'clock that next morning, no more scores coming in. So please get them in. Anyway, guys, until next week, everybody play well and thank you, Tyler. Thank you for showing up today. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thanks, John.
I know it's a lot out of your time.
That's all right. My pleasure. Take care.